Don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that channel and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up now. Go the distance with the information, girls.
Hi guys, it's Marlene
and Gio,
and we are the Information Girls. So today we have a topic. It's not a YouTube topic, it's an educational topic where we want to share some knowledge base. So today we're going to talk about thirsty, being thirsty.
Well, Marlene, what does thirsty mean?
Well, being thirsty, it's a slang term and it describes intense want or desire for something. And you know what it usually is for?
No.
S-E-X.
What?
S-E-X. Sex.
Sex. So there is attention and sex, right?
Right.
Oh, wow. Let's talk about this. Go
Okay,
ahead.
let's get into it. So here are some other definitions of thirsty. It's someone who could be described as salivating for something, being a thirst, indicating an extreme want or a need. What do you think about that, Gio?
Wow. That's why people do anything, because they thirst is so big and they want what they want, and that's it. And they're going to do what they have to do to get it, no matter who it hurts.
Yeah. The problem with people who are thirsty, they are not thinking about anybody but themselves. So some things are just not for you. That's something that people have to understand. Some things is not for you. You have to learn what is for you, what is your lane, and you focus on that and do the best that you can with that, because that's your thing. Don't try to go over where somebody else is and try to be and duplicate. And no, be yourself.
Right.
And another definition of being thirsty is an overzealous desire, want, or greed for attention, money, sex, fame, and it's usually characterized by desperate emotions and drastic actions.
Wow.
So,
I mean, that's a lot.
yeah.
Drastic actions. I knew this girl in high school. She wanted to be the queen for the day, or oh no, it wasn't queen for the day. It was the homecoming queen, and she wanted all the votes. So she did what she had to do to get them. She slept, I think, with the whole football team. Now that's drastic actions and desperate emotions. Did she win? Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe she didn't even win.
No, she won.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna say what school that was. It wasn't the school I went to. But it was all over the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Because she wanted to be the homecoming queen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great.
I think sometimes, Gio, that some people, they do so many things and try to do whatever it takes, like in quotation marks, whatever it takes. And then they just wind up with like mud on their face. They look ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is embarrassing. And I've never been thirsty to the point to where I had to do anything drastic. I have felt I don't know what the word is for it. It's not jealous, but it's like, oh, I want that too. What is that called? Like you see somebody else with something. I like a necklace or earrings or something.
Right.
And I might say, oh, those are cute. I want those. you know, but that's not being thirsty. That's just seeing something that's beautiful that you can afford to buy. I mean, I ain't got to go out here and sell nothing
Right.
to get the earrings. You understand what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So I don't think that I am a thirsty person at all, because I have self-confidence, high self-esteem, and I know if I put the work in, I'm going to get it. So I don't have to be thirsty.
And I think you just hit the nail on the head with that, Gio. A lot of people, males and females, they don't know who they are. And when you don't know who you are and you don't know what you want, you don't know what direction you want to go, because you look at somebody and you want what they have. You look at this person, you want what they have. If you don't know what you want, you don't know where to go. You don't know where your path is going to lead to, because you're all over the place. So the
Yeah.
first thing is that you have to decide who you are, what you want, and then move in that direction.
Yeah, because I have lots of friends that has a while in the home business sector that has lots of money. You understand me? They have made it. They have worked to make it. You know, and now that's the only time I'm thirsty, because I want to, you know, to have money like that and be able to travel the world, because I think that's two different definitions for thirsty for me. Thirsty for me, when it comes down to work and getting money to pay my bills and stuff like that, yes, I'm going to go after it with a thirst, but I will never knock down anybody to get there. You know, I would never step on anybody to get there. I would never hurt anybody to get there. I would never backstab anybody to get there. I'm not thirsty. I'm just thirsty for what God has given to me
Yeah.
and what is mine. That's what I'm thirsty for.
Mhm. And I think that's another important thing, is that you have to realize if something is really for you, and it comes in all aspects of life. It's in your relationships. You don't have to go and chase anybody. Anybody who is going to want you is going to pursue you. You don't have to pursue them. You just sit back and you just be yourself and be focused on your goals, and they will come. You don't have
Yeah,
to chase anybody, and you don't have to try to be like anybody. You can emulate other people, you can mentor other people who are successful, but you have to be successful in your own way.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like
So
my mentors.
right. And the another term for being thirsty is desperate for love or lust, employing attention seeking behavior, like constantly commenting or approving posts on social media.
Right.
So it's like you're always after them. Oh, you look, that looks so good. Oh, I want to get this just like you. Or if they get a dress, you got to get the dress. They get shoes, you got to get the shoes. You don't know what you want. You just are trying to be like somebody else. I always say, what's wrong with you just being yourself? Everything may be something that you like, Gio. I don't like it. It's
Right.
okay. It's
Yeah.
okay to not like the same things as somebody else. That's what makes you an individual.
Right. Because even though you and I are good friends and stuff, there's things that we don't like that, Marlene may like, I don't like, Of
Mhm.
course, I'm older than Marlene. I haven't been where Marlene has been. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things that, I've already did and done, blah, blah, blah. And, she might still be in wherever she is to do it. But that doesn't mean that I got to change who I am to be like Marlene. And Marlene don't have to change who she is to be like me,
Mhm.
and that's why we work, because we both understand who we are today, and what we can do, and what the gifts that God has given to us, and then we put those gifts together and it works.
Mhm.
You
I
know,
do agree with that, because I think when you come into your own and you know who you are, you can appreciate another's creativity and their worth, and you can say, "Wow, they're amazing at doing this." You don't have a problem with giving people credit where credit is due. You're not envious of them. You're just saying, "Wow, they are so amazing, and that's awesome." And then maybe you want to learn how to do more things like them, but you want to learn how to do it in your way, not
right,
just like them, like a rubber stamp.
right, right. You have to be yourself. You know, I can't be anybody else but me. And guess what? Today I'm happy about that, because I used to try to act like someone else and be some, oh, let me act like this. Maybe I can get what she got. Let me act like this. Oh, maybe I can get what she got. Now that's thirsty.
Yeah,
Right there. It
that is.
wasn't until I came into loving myself, you know, and knowing that what's for me is for me, and having confidence and having high self-esteem about myself. And that came from learning to love who I am. And today I'm glad I went through all of that and cried a many tears,
Hmm.
okay, to be who I am today, because look at me. I'm all that, you know. Now, who else gonna say that about me if I don't say that
Exactly.
or think that about me? You know, I love myself today. And because of that, I can love you, Marlene. I
Hmm.
can love my partner. I can love people, you know,
Right.
and just this whole world, everything around me is beautiful, you know, because I've worked on loving myself. And because I've done that, I'm not thirsty.
Right. And I will also add to that too. When you know who you are, when you know what you want, you know what your focus is, that's how you can, like how Gio says something or she does something, I can appreciate what you do. I can have value. I can look at you and say, "Well, that's awesome." And I don't want to do it like you, but I say, "Wow, I hope in the future I can do something that's successful like Gio has in my way." Because what I believe what is for Marlene is for Marlene. Everybody doesn't have the same goals and may not want to do the same thing, but and that's why I always say all the time, what is for somebody may not be for you.
Right,
It doesn't you don't have to like the same things as somebody else. You can be different, and in your uniqueness, that's how you can stand out and draw people to you, because they'll be like, "Wow, she wears so much different colors." And I'm not afraid to try different hairstyles and clothing and different things, like some people would think I'm weird. I'm not afraid to mismatch patterns, and I'll change my hair in a minute, but that's not like somebody else, and that's okay. And I learned, I think, growing up and being the 10th child, it was always hard for me, because I would look at one of my sisters and be like, "Should I be like that?" And look at my mom, "Should I be like that? Should I be like my other sister? Should I be like my brother?" Until one day I say, "How about you just do what you like?" How
right,
about you just do what you like? And I
right,
think it does take time to get to that in your life, where you feel happy in being who you are. You're happy in your own skin, and you
right,
believe that better is to come for you. And that's when good things will keep coming to you, because you gotta stand in your own worth and your own value and appreciate what you have. And now you can share and focus your gifts to others.
true. So true, Marlene. I'm so glad we did this topic, because thirsty is can mean so many things in so many ways, you know. And I'm just glad that I'm not thirsty like that, to hurt
Yeah.
somebody or take somebody's stuff and never give them credit and act like it's yours. I'm glad I'm not thirsty like that. I don't need
Mhm.
to be thirsty like that, because I'm very creative,
Right. and
you
and
know.
and and it applies. Being thirsty applies to many aspects of life. It's not just on social media. It could be with family members wanting and desires what they have, on the workplace wanting to have what other people have,
Right.
Being thirsty goes through all aspects of life, but you have to realize what is for you is for you, and don't try to rush it. I think that that's the problem with a lot of people. They try to rush and get what somebody else has. What is for you, and it will come, but it takes time. You may need knowledge. You need to put things in place, know yourself and what you want, and then it will come. Everything in
Right.
its time.
Right. Because, like I was just saying about the home business, I wanted to work for myself. Now that kind of thirsty is okay. To have a thirst to want to work for yourself, a thirst to want to even be better at your job, or so that you could get promotions, a thirst for that. But you have to watch that thirst, because it could get away from you to where you will just say, well, I don't care what they say. I'm going to do this, and I don't care who it hurts. I'm going to do this. No, you have to really be focused on what you're going to do when it comes to work and business, because if you're too thirsty, you're going to lose all of your team. You cannot be that thirsty, because then people will not follow you. So you have to keep your thirst under control in the workplace, and if you're working for yourself or you are trying to create a home business, because you have to treat people like you would treat yourself.
Right.
Okay, so that is one of the things that my mentors, I have two good ones that always told me, keep the thirst in line. And remember, you're working with people, and people have feelings, and people will always remember how you treated them.
How you treat it, right?
Yeah.
And I will end by saying it all comes to the core of balance. Everything that you're doing in your life, do everything in balance. Yes, you may want and then have desire for money and things and all of these other things, but everything in balance. You can't work so hard that, all the time that you're completely worn out, that you can't even enjoy the money when it comes. Everything in balance. Work hard, and then take some time for recreation and spend time with your family, and everything in balance, and it will come to you.
Yes. So thank you so much, Marlene, for joining me here as the Information Girls. And our topic today was Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed our topic today. Now, we came with a little bit something different, because we just wanted to shake it up. We are the Information Girls.
Yes. And like Gio and I say here on the Information Girls, no rumors,
just the facts.
Information Girls, we got the pearls, we got strategies where dreams come true. Let's rock this chat, don't need no flag, got a lot of things to keep intact. So pack that channel and show some loving. No rumors, just the facts. Don't you give up now. Go the distance with the Information Girls. Information Girls. We got the pearls, we got strategies where dreams come true. Let's rock this chat. Don't need no flag. Got a lot of things to keep intact. So pop that channel and show some loving.